a special edition of The Biggest Asshole. You get to watch, and then you get to decide. And it's Skill with a Mustache driving his SPG. He has no idea what's going to happen in this game. And immediately, one of the teammates is spamming the map saying, "Hey, Don Antonio, you're blocking my shot." Who's Don Antonio, and how can he be blocking your shot already? Bot, says his teammate. This does not deter Skill with the Mustache, who continues on his way to find a nice little cubbyhole in the bushes where he can use his self-propelled gun. Well, I guess he's already used the self-propelled part. He's going to use the gun part of his self-propelled gun to try and shoot at the hardest target to hit on the map, the one that's hiding behind the rock. Because why not aim for this guy instead of the guy that's in the open? And his shot does a little bit of damage. Does he know something that we don't? He had a choice of two targets there, and he chose the target that was hiding behind the rock instead of the target that was in the open, because that's just how he plays. He changes his angle now to get into a little better angle. He knocks down a tree, creates a cubby hole, and he gets ready for his second shot. Who will he shoot this time? The guy just to the south of his aim there that's in the open? Will he shoot the guy right there in the open? Or the guy that's hiding behind the rock? He has a choice. Who's he going to shoot? He decides to miss the guy that's behind the rock, because every SPG player has a mind that we mere mortals do not understand. There is something sophisticated in the way he's thinking about his strategy that we cannot comprehend. Perhaps his strategy will not evade us for the whole game. There's a target right there that he could shoot. No, and there's one here hiding behind the rock. 80% of his shot is blocked. So should he shoot the guy that's behind? Yes, he should. And he should miss another shot. He did. He's averaging 200 damage per shot. Well, actually, he took 3 and he did 400 damage in total. So he's averaging 150 damage per shot. It's unfortunate that he does not see the tank that's in the open, that's just south of the rock, which would mean his projectile would have a clear, direct line to hit the target. There's also a huge cluster of enemies in the open just southeast of his target, but he takes a blind shot at the tank behind the rock and hits the rock. He's becoming very frustrated with his decisions, but he's undaunted and undeterred, ready to keep firing at the rock over and over and over again. Now, this is an episode of The Biggest Asshole, so just calm down. Things are going to start happening soon. And he is noticing now that on the map, something strange is unfolding. Who's that? Who? Oh, he's disappeared. Oh, okay. Now, nothing to worry about. One of his teammates was heading towards him, but there's nothing to worry about. Now he's got to get back to decision making. Should he shoot the tank that's in the open just south of the rock there, or the one that's hiding behind the rock? He's trying to decide, Daddy, which one should I shoot? Should I take a blind shot at the one that's behind? Okay, maybe I'll try this one. This one might be a better tank. Oh, and he's disappeared. It was a complicated decision, but the circumstances led him to try and shoot the tank that was in the open. He's starting to come around to the way of thinking that perhaps the tanks that are in the open will be easier to hit than the ones that are hiding behind cover. And this is very important for an SPG player to learn and try and understand. And he's looking around, and it's something strange. Is anything? No, nothing's happening. Okay, get back to business. He's got to take the next shot. And obviously the correct target is the one that's hiding behind the rock. That's the correct target to shoot. Oh, hey, wait! Who's that? Someone just parked behind him. Oh, okay, maybe his teammate. Who is that guy? It's a GSOR right behind him. It's Don Antonio. What is Don Antonio doing? Oh, he's disappeared. It's okay. Don't worry about Don Antonio. All right, it's time to decide which tank to shoot. Now, there's a cluster of tanks. Okay, back to the tank that's behind the rock. Okay. We're going to shoot the tank that's behind cover again. Let's take a shot. And, it looks like someone nudged him. It may have affected it. What's going on? Who's that? Don Antonio is right in front. Don Antonio pushed him. There he is. You can barely see him. Oh, he's gone. It seemed that Don Antonio pushed him, and it affected his aim a little bit while he was trying to shoot that tank that was behind cover instead of the one that was in the open. And the other 7 or 8 enemies that are in the open. Like this guy here is in the open. Maybe shoot this guy. That's a better target. Look at that. Now the target. That is a much better target. And what? He hit him direct. Look at that. Do you see how much damage you do when you shoot tanks? Oh, wait. What's this? It's Don Antonio again. It's the G. And now he's spotted. He's got to get out of there. The GSOR. Oh, and he got hit. Don Antonio pushed him out of the bush. And he got hit. He's got to run away. Who is that? Who is this Don Antonio guy? Well, I'll tell you who he is. He's the next contestant for the biggest asshole. Yes, introducing Don Antonio in the GSOR. What is Don Antonio's plan? Well, we will figure it out soon. The SPG shells are flying. He's aiming. He's got 3 teammates. They're moving in, and he decides to take a shot. And he stuns it. Oh, there's Don Antonio again. What's he doing? Why is he here? Why? And he's backed up into him. He's wedged him up against the side of the map. What is Don Antonio's plan? Why is he playing this game? Who let him log in? Which grown-up let this child download World of Tanks on his computer? Or he's decided to put as much distance as he can between him and Don Antonio. Here he goes. He's running away. He wants nothing to do with Don Antonio. He's just got to put lots of room between them. But he's going to stop and try and take a shot. Let's try and take a shot first, maybe to stop this guy from advancing. But he is behind cover, so he's a very hard shot to hit. You might as well go for or change your mind. Perhaps reset. That's probably a good idea. Since they're capping, you might as well reset. So aim, 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 aim. Oh, he's gone. Press the trigger anyway. And he's reset. He's able to reset and reset. Oh, but Don Antonio's here again. He's got some sort of fetish. Every time he stops to aim and take a shot, and he aims, next thing you know, Don Antonio is pulled up right beside him like some sort of strange freak. Okay, well, he's moved out of the way now, and he could single-handedly win this game. He's got some cap defense points. Oh, and he saw a bush fall there. The enemies are capping. That guy's probably... He's going to try and reset. Where would you shoot? Maybe here? Take a shot. See if you can reset. Is there anyone there? Just press... You'll never find out unless you press the trigger. And he got himself a kill. Hey, wait, what's this? What the hell is it? What is this guy? Don Antonio's here again. He's like a slow... He's like luggage. He just travels around with him in some sort of a creepy, cringy way. He's a creepy, cringy contestant for the biggest asshole. Okay, well, let's try get away from him. You don't want to be anywhere near him. You want to try and help win the game. Now your team is winning. 11-10. He's successfully reset the cap twice, helping his team. When Don Antonio's on his tail. What is wrong with this guy? He's got his little pee-pee erect and he's following him. That's not a good sign. That's the kind of thing you want to stay away from. So he's going to move as far as possible from Don Antonio's erect pee-pee, and he's going to aim at the cap. One of his teammates is in the cap now, and neither of his teammates are smart enough to detect who might be in the cap that's an enemy. So it might as well take a shot. Maybe he's here? And he got him! He got him! And what's happened? What's this guy doing? Don Antonio's back. He's like the cat who came back the very next day, except it's the very same game. And now he's slowly moving. He's going to try and fool Don Antonio. If he moves up slowly like this, Don Antonio moves up slowly with him. Maybe Don Antonio is a bot put in this game by Wargaming who's programmed to be an asshole. That's possible, but Wargaming says there's no bots in this game, so it's probably not true because Wargaming never lies. And now he's missed his shot, and Don Antonio's still there, so you just got to get out of there, buddy. You got to get out of there. The score is 11-11, and he's got some stun assist. His teammate took the guy out in the cap, so that's great. And what's Don Antonio's following you. He's really mesmerized by your skill in this game. His name is skill with a mustache, and you've gone to the... Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, no, wait. Oh, my God, he's dead, and Don Antonio's dead as well. So ends the strangest, freakiest, weirdest game I've ever... Well, you guys witnessed. You guys get to decide. You watched. You witnessed. You get to decide. You get to choose. Who was today's biggest asshole? Was it Don Antonio? The creepy following weirdo? Or was it, I guess you only have one choice. Well, it was Don Antonio. That's who it was. Like I said, it was a special edition of The Biggest Asshole. It's specially brought to you, Don Antonio. That's right. That's the title there. Roll Up Tanks Assholes Today. And he didn't finish on top, but he finished pretty good. He did really well. But there he is. Let's highlight Don Antonio, today's biggest asshole, who did nothing except be creepy and weird. And you got to witness, you got to choose, you get to decide. You only have one choice, so today's winner is Don Antonio, today's biggest asshole.